Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Florida Podmen Advent Calendar. Behind today's door, tree. Behind today's door, as you just heard, is tree. So I think that you would imagine that this being when an Advent calendar, it'd be a Christmas tree, but this is just a tree. All right. Okay, so that's your link there. Kev, have you heard of Flakka? Flakka.
I have now.
Right. Here's what it is. It is the most Florida man drug ever. That is its description. I don't know what this is.
Flakka as in FLA, as in the abbreviation for Florida. So FLA, as you say quite repeatedly on the podcast, FLA.
FLA, yeah. FLA. No, it's called. It's this week a man high on Florida's latest favorite drug, Flakka. And then the next part of that sentence is attempts to have sex with a tree. What is Flakka then? I guess it's not like cocaine. And it's not like, meth. But remember when you get those legal highs, and then occasionally people go, that shouldn't be legal anymore. That's
Pop rocks. What do they call them here? What's a crack? What's like fizzy candy that you put in your mouth?
We are popping candy. It might be something like that, but I think that's what this is. That it's an invented drug that they went, maybe we should do something about that because
And is it exclusive for Florida men? Is it only?
What's happening? This guy's took it, right? And he's up in Brevard County.
I've been there. No, I haven't.
Now, here we go. The name. It's a name time. Kenneth Crowder.
Kenneth Crowder. He sounds like he either owns a DIY shop or he's actually the forgotten third brother from Crowded House. Crowder House. He wanted to.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm going with DIY. Kenneth Crowder. In my head, he's balding as well. Anyway, not this Kenneth Crowder.
Most Kenneths would be. I would think Kenneth just it speaks of a man of a certain age.
I totally agree. I don't think he was born with that name. I think he got to an age and changed his name.
You were going to say he wasn't born bald, and I was going to say he probably was actually.
So here we go. Right, he was seen streaking through the neighborhood. Obviously, he's taken this drug, Flakka, right? He's
streaking as in moving quickly or streaking as in running?
Oh, no. He's naked. Right? Now, he's yelling that he was God and Thor.
Thor's a god, though, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. So, maybe he's saying, I'm God, the name's Thor. Maybe that, I don't know.
Just being a bit descriptive for everybody.
Then, he humped a tree. In this report from the Miami New Times, it says, police were naturally called. They arrived to find Crowder clothed. However,
sorry, I'll stop you there. When you say police were naturally called, I think of naturists, and the police were naked too. You can come, but you have to come naturally.
Yeah. Well, when they get there, they found that he was clothed, but he was still claiming that he was God or Thor. And he walked towards.
So he went streaking, humped the tree, and then put his clothes on afterwards.
Yeah. No. So what? Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's exactly that. What he's done is he's walking around, going, "I'm God. The name's Thor. I'm going to take it out on this tree." Has his way with the tree, and then the police are called. They arrive in Starkers, and they then say, "What's going on?" And he goes, I'm God. Let me put this dressing gown on. I'm God. The name's Thor. And he walked them. Hang on a minute. Maybe it didn't happen like that because then he says he walked towards the police in an aggressive manner. So they zapped him with a taser. It had little effect on him, but I wouldn't imagine that it would, being Thor. He would just take all of that electricity in and
through his mighty hammer. Pun intended.
Yeah. He then grappled with an officer and tried to stab the officer with his own badge. So he's taken the clip off it with a little paper. What is it called? Safety pin. Eventually,
it's not stab. It's pierce. Is more the word that we want.
Just poke him. Eventually, the police were able to subdue the flacker enthusiast. He was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting with violence, and assault with a deadly weapon on a law enforcement officer. Now then, there is no charge for Kenneth on having sex with a tree or concealing his identity of being Thor or God. That's it. That is the tree story for this tree story.
Ho ho ho! That's I'm gonna go downstairs after this, and I'm going to gingerly look at my Christmas tree and probably shudder.
Yeah, never look at it the same way twice. And I think I'm probably going to have to get some of this flacker. Sounds absolutely incredible.
Don't do drugs, kids. We are trained professionals. We're okay doing it, but you're not allowed.
Right, okay.
Great, that's tree. Excellent.
Tree, tick.